What up, pinballers? It's Pinball Shit, and 2017 is now over. So let's take a look at this year in pinball. In 2017, we saw 9 new pinball machines, 1 remake and 1 Vault Edition. Stern Aerosmith, The Jetsons, Hayway Alien, Stern Star Wars, Jersey Jack Dialed In, Total Nuclear Annihilation, Lexi Lightspeed, Jersey Jack Pirates of the Caribbean, Stern Guardians of the Galaxy, Chicago Gaming Company remade Attack from Mars, and Stern released a new Vault Edition, AC/DC, with new playfield art. Here's where the new releases stand on Pinside's top 100 list. Take it for what it is. It'd be interesting to see how much these numbers change over a year. Next year when I make the 2018 video, I'll include a comparison with these numbers to see if the community has grown fonder or not of 2017's releases. Note that the Jetsons, Lexi Lightspeed, and Pirates aren't listed here because they don't have enough ratings. While I was looking at the top 100, I did a quick breakdown of games by decade. That 170s game is Joker Poker. You could say there's 4 new pinball designers, at least at a production scale. Dan and Nathan Gitt, the Jetsons. This father-son duo worked as technicians at the Pinball Company, an online game room retailer restoring used pins. The company founder asked them to design a simpler, family-friendly pinball machine. The Jetsons is exactly that. Spooky produced 100 of these. Eric Menier, Pirates of the Caribbean, Jersey Jack's golden boy. He worked on the electronics for Jersey Jack's first 3 pins. He designed the second generation of Wizard of Oz light boards. Eric grew up in a family that owned arcades, so he learned how to repair them from a young age. He got an electrical engineering degree, then his master's in mechanical. Soon after that, he started working for Jack, filling the designer role after Joe Balser left the company. Scott Danesi, Total Nuclear Annihilation. What started as a custom game project for Scott turned into a full-scale production model produced by Spooky Pinball. In the past, Scott has designed assorted parts for Pinball Life, a parts supplier for Spooky. And he's also friends with Charlie, so it makes sense how it went from custom project to full-scale production. There's also one more company producing pinball machines in 2017. Not just pinball machines, but ultra-modular pinball machines. Multimorphic has finally started shipping the P3 in July. The P3 has a giant LCD screen playfield and a couple different interchangeable back playfields, and 5 games, and more coming soon. I always ask myself, is pinball growing? It always seems like it is, and there are definitely more pinball machines being made compared to 5 years ago. But is pinball gaining in popularity? Let's look at some stats for what it's worth. Pinside is the biggest online pinball community. Pinside has 7,800 more users than last year. For comparison, in 2016 it grew by 5,600. It's now ranked the 63,000th most visited website on the internet. The pinball subreddit has seen pretty constant growth over the past few years. 1,700 new subscribers in 2017. Almost up to 8,000. Pinball Videos now has 1,681 videos organized by Pinball Machine, who's playing, and the event. There's 339,000 hashtag pinball posts on Instagram. I have no idea what this number even means, if it's recent or all time. In 2017, there was 4,748 IFP events, attended by 114,000 people in 25 countries. There's now over 19,000 registered players, about half those being active in the previous year. According to Google search trends, pinball is still not popular. Pinball shit picks. What did I think of 2017? Well, I spent a lot of time playing Metallica and Game of Thrones. And unfortunately, when I think of this year's Sterns, Aerosmith, and Star Wars, they don't excite me. I don't like this year's Sterns. Something's different. Or maybe I've just taken too many super fast pop bumper to outlane drains. I don't know. So my favorite pin this year is not a Stern. I haven't played Total Nuclear Annihilation yet, and that's my most anticipated pin right now. My favorite I've played so far is Dialed In. I really dig the flow of it. I love Pat Lawler pins. Upper flipper ramp shots are fun. I'm glad Pat changed up the Jersey Jack formula by not going wide body. And the game plays faster than Hobbit and Wizard of Oz. I enjoy the theme and the animations are the best, minus the smiley face mode. I am excited to play JJ Pirates though. My girlfriend really likes Stern Guardians of the Galaxy. It's the best Stern this year in her humble opinion. My favorite pinball place or event I visited? Lions Pinball in Colorado. Nestled in the Rocky Mountains near Denver, it had a good mix of new and old machines all surrounded by pinball and rock and roll memorabilia. My favorite new pinball fan site or blog or something, YouTube, is definitely going to be This Week in Pinball. This blog is super informative, always has the latest news. I hope they don't mind me using them as a source. Voting for the first annual TWIPY Awards has just finished, and we'll see the results streamed as a live awards show on January 19th. Oh, and look at that. I completely forgot about Houdini. Pinball shit. I'm very happy with how much the channel grew this year. I made 14 videos that took me more than an hour to make, and I now have around 20,000 views. I plan on making more new pinball videos for each release next year. I'll probably make a few more top 10 pinball videos too. I'll upload more cheap content too, short interview clips like the Steve Ritchie ones I did recently, old news stories about pinball, and pinball and pop culture, aka whenever pinball shows up in movies and TV shows. This content will help turn this channel into an archive of all the pinball shit. If you made it this far, you should definitely like and subscribe. But you know what I'd really like to do? Take singing lessons and sing/rap about pinball. Never ending competition, flip the ball, no inhibition, ship pinball +1 subscription, please.